Hey girl, hey. So, first of all, can we just please take a moment to acknowledge how amazing my skin is looking? I'm gonna definitely have to go through and dig up some before and after pictures, but I literally have no makeup on, and you can literally see, like, I could tell the redness has gone away. First of all, I want to share with everybody that no, these are not prescription. People are always asking me if these are prescription. They're so cute. They didn't know I wear glasses. So if Mac Dre can wear glasses without no lenses, and I'm gonna wear some without no prescription because I feel like they're cute and I like them and I could pull it off. So anyways, okay. I, as some of you may be aware, some of you may not be aware, I was diagnosed last year, March of 2019, with Hashimoto's thyroiditis and fibromyalgia, which is basically chronic, widespread muscle and joint pain, fatigue, and it also causes problems with memory, cognitive awareness, and all kinds of different stuff, really, like gastrointestinal stuff, like heart fluctuations, like all kinds of so many things. Like basically I felt like I had the flu 24/7, like I got hit by a freaking dumpster truck, and like I was a 90-year-old lady in a 27-year-old body. So I was prescribed the treatment for this protocols actually has a lot to do with like hormones and chemicals in the mind. So I was actually prescribed and placed on 3 separate antidepressants, which, mind you, I had never been somebody who took prescription medications before, other than for recreational party use, but that's another story. So anyways, I never had taken stuff like that before, so it was very new to my body. It was a huge shift, a huge adjustment. I was very nervous about, and long story short, it served its purpose and it helped, for a time being while I needed it. But I ended up coming in feeling like the prescriptions were more so like suffocating my body and polluting my body more than helping. And they were like some of the side effects, everything that I was just feeling, I just started really focusing on healing, not just maintaining and controlling the symptoms. So the point of what I'm trying to get at with all this is that I went from being prescribed in on 3 antidepressants to now I'm only on 1, Savella, which is specifically geared towards fibromyalgia, not clinical depression, which for my depression, I'm going to EDMR therapy. And so that's a very much more comprehensive, like a cognitive type therapy, which also has to do with like a physical cognitive, like functioning stimulation type thing. And it's doing amazing. It's doing wonders for me. Also enlarging my spiritual life, growing spiritually, connecting with my creator. So I'll go into more depth and detail about a lot of that. I've had a lot of women come across my path who I've really been able to help and just be like a light and a vessel of hope and love for, which is like an honor and a privilege to me. So I wanted to get back on my videos because I felt like I was being consistent, I was doing really well, and then all of a sudden, like, I was in school full time, I had my kids, and I was doing this massive focusing on healing, and then there's all kinds of different relationships and personal things that had been coming about in my life. So I've been very, very super busy and focused, and so I have a lot of material and a lot of so many different ideas and things that are forming that I will be creating and sharing with you guys, but I just wanted to do this as kind of like an update since now we have a lot more time on our hands. I felt like very compelled to share that the whole world right now is kind of on a timeout, if you will, and it's more so like my perception of the reality of what's happening is it's more so like, I want to say, a correcting with love, like a timeout of, okay, so a lot of us, and I'm speaking from my own experience, okay, so there was a time in my life where I was go, always busy, always working, going to school, my kids, this, that, sports, grocery shopping, gotta do this, gotta go here, whatever, and very, very busy, very distracted. And there was a lot of things in my physically, in my home, in my world, and my reality that I either didn't want to look at or I wasn't aware of, and that I was taking for granted and I wasn't appreciating. So for me, being placed on this shelter in place is nothing new. This is nothing like out of the ordinary for me. I've actually been on a very humble, slow journey for the last year in my walk with my creator, and it's really brought me a lot of peace, and a lot of healing. Peace of mind more than anything is what I realized is like I feel like when any one of the instinctual like components of us as human beings are off balance, then it like shifts everything for us. And I've learned that I don't need to have financial, so how can I say, I don't need to have the financial security to feel stable. I don't need to have the relational constant contact stability to feel secure. I don't need the validation of people, places, things, or events to know my value and know my worth and know my place. And so the greatest honor and the blessing of all this is that I have learned, and I'm still continuing to learn, how to love myself and get to know myself, my body, who I am, because we are created as a triune being, as a mind, body, and spirit. So there's the physical element of us, there's a spiritual element of us, and then there's also the mind, the subconscious, which works directly with the conscious of us, right? So this, I understand, is probably like a lot of big words, maybe like a little bit confusing, a little like new information for a lot of people, which I'm going to be going more into depth, more into detail about all of this. But this is my area of expertise that I very much so specialize in. And I'm not claiming to like be this magical, super powerful, like healing, like this, that, whatever. But I know what is true from my experience. I know what's true for myself. And I've spoken with and rubbed elbows with a lot of amazing, powerful, wise, educated people. And I just want to be able to share, be a vessel of light and hope. Like, I just feel like I'm going to use this opportunity to help as many people. And what better way than to use my YouTube for this social distancing, could make some fun with it, right? And probably something new and interesting for you guys to watch. So my phone actually my storage is pretty full. So I need to go through, that's another thing on my to-do list, that I need to go through and offload some of my pictures and videos and my apps, this, that, whatever, so I can create more content. I have other content that I haven't even finished editing that I need to upload. But I'm not going to stress myself out. I'm not going to overwhelm myself about it. But I just wanted to keep you guys posted, keep you guys updated, make sure that there's an awareness, that like there's accountability here, that I'm still here and I'm still focused and very intentional, and I'm doing very well. And if I could offer any type of help and support and hope for anyone, that's what I'm here for. That's my purpose. That's what I love to do. So I look forward to creating some more content and seeing what you guys have to say and your perceptions and your opinions. So thank you.